So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. He's found a way through. Kimpembe deals with that comfortably. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bowen. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Barcola showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Somerville. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And that's a throw-in. Souček. Now it's Bowen. He can run onto that. Kudus! Paris Saint-Germain so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. No, that was never going to make it. Souček. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Barcola. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a key interception. West Ham upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust.
Oh, what a climb! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Fabian Ruiz. And he welcomes it in. He's beaten. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Souček, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that's clever. Vitinha, and the shot! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Antonio. Now it's Kudus. Now it's Antonio. Dembele delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Mavropanos. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rodriguez. Now it's Antonio. Wriggles his way through. Oh, he's burst through! Somerville could try cutting inside here. And that has been clubbed away. Nicked it back promptly. Marquinhos. And here's Antonio. Oh, what a mistake! Decent hit! He's got a goal! A goal at a really telling moment. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
West Ham get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
He's played him through. Kvaratskhelia! They want to be quick to recover this. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Dembele! And he's there to belt it away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that could set him on his way. Antonio! Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. He's managed to get rid, and he's quick to snatch it back. And he cuts out the supply. Kudus, he can run onto that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Antonio. Antonio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Barcola. No, he's not getting his way this time. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Antonio. Now it's Bowen. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Bowen. No way through. Vitinha. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kimpembe. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a lovely, neat pass. There's the shot! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Le numéro 7. Changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the lead now is 2. Look, it's a hook. Kvaratskhelia! Kvaratskhelia! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying. Dembele! That is and it's come back out to him. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 87. Changement en cours.
Lucas Paqueta. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kudus. It's Carlos Soler. Kudus providing an outlet on that flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, great ball! And he's shot a goal! It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21.
So there's going to be another change here.
Le numéro 10.
This is threatening to become a really good
Le
game.
numéro 51.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Lee Kang-in has been caught there, it's a foul. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, good ball! Vitinha! And that would have won it.
Vitinha was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
We have
8.
got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Le numéro 33. Attention.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Keeper's got good distance on that. Alvarez. Mavropanos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Füllkrug.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Paris Saint-Germain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And he's intervened well there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lucas
Il y aura
Paqueta
4 minutes
looking
de
for the
temps
run.
additionnel.
He's had it taken off him. Barcola.
This is the time you need that pace.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Todibo spots it and intercepts. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Sofal. Carlos Soler. And he's managed to get free. And he's taking no chances there. And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Kvaratskhelia taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Les horaires des trains au départ des grandes lignes.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Look at this. Retegui! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not...
Great hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And we have our very first corner. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Jackson fiddles it through. That is a great pick out. Palmer!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Jim City cuts it out. Rodrigue. That has been cut short. He's in a good position here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Madueke. Lookman. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Kolasinac really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Lookman. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Palmer. Palmer stood his ground strongly. He's played him through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh no, he's got that wrong. The room. And it's Kolasinac. Kolasinac. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Atalanta have their second corner now. Brilliantly cut out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a throw-in. Adrabayo. Rodrigue. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, well played. And the shot! Retegui.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lookman. Lookman! So, third corner of the game. tries to get it clear. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Kolasinac. And here's Pasalic. Adarabioyo deals with that comfortably. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Madueke. He's got to be in here! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Jim City gets rid without sophistication.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kolasinac. Daron. Pasalic. Madueke. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that has not gone well. He could be in here. Decent hit! And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Atalanta really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
Can he finish? He scores! Atalanta are level.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Madueke. He's been picked out. Daron. And it's Pasalic. Jackson. He's beaten the last man. Oh, well played, well played. Looking for options for... Can he put it away? It's in!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And yes, it's him again. Chelsea get themselves into the lead. That is good alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Palmer. Madueke. Lavia. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? Cleared without hesitation. Lavia. And now a sudden chance to counter. Colwell calmly anticipates.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Sanchez clears. Lookman. Played into space out wide. Fofana tries to clear. Foot in. Jackson, who's set up one goal so far. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Jackson! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, they have breathing space.
Hernandez very cleverly provided a return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 23.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 22.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Madueke, just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Scalvini. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's only too happy to take that back. Fofana. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that could set him on his way.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The room. Retegi has found the net here, of course. Nice defending, physical and effective. Mudryk in acres of space out wide. Fernandez. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lookman. He can run onto that. Mudryk gets into some space. And the shot! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Gol! Ha segnato all'89esimo minuto. Numero 8. Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 42. Numero 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Chelsea grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. James and Caicedo. It'll be a throw-in. Lookman. Retegi!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is that. Atalanta have very little in the way of excuses here. simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
How
would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Kolumwani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Not the most accurate pass. So what can they make of this? And that is as far as they're going to go. Locatelli gets across to intercept that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vlahovic! Taremi looks to get on the end of this. And they're back on the ball again. Taremi. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of this fella, Randall Kolo Muani. And just in case you haven't heard of him, it's probably because his rise has been pretty meteoric. He's done all the hard yards in the French lower leagues, so you'll see him kind of...
Kolo Muani! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Dumfries. Played over towards the opposite flank. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Çalhanoğlu. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work.
Vlahovic! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Vlahovic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Taremi. Cambiasso. Zielinski. Now DiMarco. Kalulu does well to get it back. Douglas Luiz. Koopmeiners. Vlahovic. Zielinski.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Taremi. Oh, that's well spotted. Locatelli. Zielinski. Time and again they are repelled. Pavard. Zielinski looking to get on the end of this. Zielinski. Zielinski puts his foot on the gas. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barella. Locatelli. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Douglas Luiz. Taken back almost at once. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And they win it back again. McKennie.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Bastoni. Di Marco. Turns back here, probably the best option. Barella. Zielinski. Koopmeiners. To Douglas Luiz. Barella cuts out the pass. Douglas Luiz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
McKennie. Colomwani! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Vlahovic does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Almost an hour gone.
71.649 spettatori.
And he can clear it away. Chance here to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's a throw-in.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Di Marco. Çalhanoğlu. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Zielinski. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
McKennie. Zielinski. Fratesi. Out to the right.
Look, movement creates more options.
It's a mighty effort! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Çalhanoğlu! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Can he finish? And that is high.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Into the last quarter of an hour. McKennie. Kolumuani. Vlahovic.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Barella. Shapes to shoot! He scores! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Numero 10. Attenzione, un cambio.
Inter Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
And he was quick to react. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way.
Big chance! He's got it all! And again they hit the front.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
2 goals on the day and he may not yet be done.
Numero 9. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5, numero 26.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Barella, Inter Milan looking to pass their way through, looking for options for movement.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Fratesi. Oh, they could break here. We are into stoppage time. Gonzalez. Zalewski. Barella. Oh, it's come loose. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame. it.